A new project begins. We're going to be starting on the conservation hotel that will be part of the conservation project as a whole. So with the foundations and also the start of an actual room, we're gonna get this build going. So sit back, relax and enjoy. So in this video, we're going to be starting on a completely new build for the overall area that we are constructing. And this is the Conservation Hotel. And there's like a little story behind it, because in the beginning of the video, which will be this section, the build that you will see has drastically changed from the process and progress, I should say, on the point of the hotel where we are currently at. So it started out with, like a sort of an uninspirational build. Not really sure how I wanted to have this hotel shaped. So it started out with like a square pattern, but later on, like the couple streams on Twitch that is, later we were scrolling through Pinterest, and there we were able to found like an actual pretty darn cool photo of the courthouse in Lund in Sweden. And I will show a photo in just a moment, so you'll be able to see the overall look of the building itself. What I personally really like about this building is the overall shape of it. So it's more curved, and because like the initial start of the hotel that we're making is like very square and like boxy looking, I preferred this look of the courthouse like way more. So later down the line, it's not going to be in this video, but in a future one, will be like a near future, we'll be able to change the building shape. So we're starting out as a square. Also with the progress of one of the rooms will be still in a squared space. But once we are like starting on shaping up the building on the sides in the way of that courthouse building, it really like changed the perspective and the overall look like so much that it came out like way better than like initially hoped for when we were still in the progress of making like this squared look. But again, like it will be like shown in a future video. For now, we'll be starting on the foundations of it. The like materials themselves are very similar to what we've been using so far in this area. Also with the previous building, we tried to keep it sort of similar in those materials to have like a cohesive look with everything. But then again, like the shape itself will be changed accordingly later on. So it will be made out of the metal architectural beams. Those will be like the base. And then right next to it will be with wooden beams, and then the marquee. Like still don't know how to pronounce those words, but like with those beams on the side of it. And then also loads of glass, of course, because I personally like to use glass in these builds. Like the more sunlight that's able to be brought in those rooms, the better, because it just changes the lighting aspects so much more than if you do not have any sunlight going through. But also the build time itself, it took quite some time, like at least a couple months. Of course, as always, we're not really playing Planet 2 like off stream. So with the streams in mind, of course, we'll leave link in the description down below, as always, where you'll be able to tune in one of the future live streams over on Twitch whenever we play Planet 2. So if you haven't already, feel free to click that link. It will redirect you to the Twitch channel, and from there you'll be able to follow the channel as well if you would like. So you get a live notification whenever the stream is up and running. But during those streams we are pretty much like only playing Planet 2, so I don't build and create stuff off stream. That's also the reason why projects themselves take quite a long time, because I'm not again building on it off stream. But it at least took like a couple months to create this. Then again, I do like to take time with builds, so it's not like a bad thing or anything that it's taking like a super long time. Then again, it's also the reason why we do not have like a video anymore like every single week as what we had in the beginning of the channel creation, that is. So the amount of videos is like a little bit less, but with the progress itself, it's still like fun to make stuff. Just like take my time and just like take it like nice and slow to make something very nice looking, in my opinion, that is. And also for the overall progress of the hotel room itself, we'll be like making only a couple things, because it did take some time to get all the materials sorted and what I wanted to do, because it was quite difficult in some bits. So yeah, like the overall hotel will have only 6 rooms. So it's like very small, not like too big, just for aesthetics only, because unfortunately there's no hotel feature in Planet Zoo yet, as there is in Planet Coaster. Hopefully there will still be something added in the future. Would be quite cool if that is the case. But it the hotel has 6 rooms, and we're making like 1 room sort of completed at one point, and then we use that room to also decorate the other 5 in the hotel. So we're using like sort of a base of a room, and then we modify each room a little bit with the position of like the balcony that we are creating for each room, and also the overall placement of items. So it still looks a little bit different, but the base canvas, so to speak, is the same for each room. So we have like a bedroom, we have a bathroom, and just like a little section where guests are able to like sit and maybe like watch some TV. We have like a bookcase, or bookshelf rather, and like a little wardrobe with a desk attached. And then like some plants here and there, because of course it's still conservation hotel, so we do need to add like as much plants in as possible. And yeah, just like try to make sort of a warm feeling for each room, that it still looks like dense with like loads of items, and that it's like sort of a finished look. But in this video, we're going to be like starting on the bed, and also the bathroom, and more specifically the shower, to just get like a couple things going. And then in yeah, the future video, we'll be able to continue on that and add more decorations as we move along in the progress. For now though, I will leave you all with the remaining of the speed build. Hopefully you'll enjoy as always. The next part of the yeah, videos for the conservation hotel will follow up like fairly soon, because we'll be able to make a couple of videos on that with the progress that we've made on the live streams over on Twitch. So feel free to join on that. Also for TikTok videos, if you're interested in that, we do a TikTok channel, also in the description down below, so feel free to follow. And the other socials as well will be added in the description. But for now, thank you all so much once again for tuning in. Enjoy the remaining of the video. Hopefully I will see you all in a future live stream over on Twitch, and otherwise in a future video over here on YouTube. So once again, thank you so much. We'll see you all later. Stay safe. Have a good one. Bye bye.